back to my channel. My name's Lorna. I do videos on motherhood and being minimalist and trying to stick to a budget. Today I thought I'd do a video of me packing for our holiday. So we're going Monday to Friday. We're staying in a caravan. We're going to a Park Dean site, which we've not done a family holiday there before. We've done a family holiday at a couple of haven sites and it's always been nice, but we're going to Park Dean this time. We're also taking my stepdaughter, who is 10 years old. Obviously my son's coming, who is 2. So regarding clothes and things like that, my stepdaughter's mum is packing her bag, and then we've got a hold all, just a soft one. We don't have the biggest car, so saving space. We're trying to be minimalist is what we have to do really, because we need to try and save space in the car. So we've got one hold all. It is quite large, just a soft bag, which will have my husband's, mine and my son's clothes in. So we're only going Monday to Friday. As most places, check-in is late Monday, I think it's 4 o'clock, and early Friday. Not entirely sure what we're going to do on those days yet. It will depend on the weather, but obviously we've only got that time in the caravan. So yeah, 4 nights. Our plan for most days will be to go swimming. So I've already booked swimming. I can't remember the times off the top of my head, but I think, so we booked the 3 full days that we're there. I think Tuesday and Thursday we've got a morning swim, and Wednesday is an afternoon swim. So obviously we need clothes for that. We need clothes for through the day. The weather forecast has been quite up and down, so we'll probably take a bit of a selection. And we're also going to take waterproofs. On an evening, my stepdaughter does want to go to the entertainment. We've been to it once before when we've been to a haven site, just kind of to see what was going on. That was before my son could walk or anything, so he did have a little dance around on his knees, but I think he's going to love it this time, being able to dance with his big sister. So we will take some separate clothes for the evening as well. So as I say, all mine, my son's and my husband's clothes will go in one hold all. I'm not going to share just the general clothes that we're taking. What I wanted to show you is what goes in our other bag, which we've just got this, I think it's like a laundry bag. It's a big blue spotty bag. So we put basically anything else in here. In the boot of the car there will be the buggy for my there will be the buggy for my son. Then there'll be the hold all with our clothes, and there'll be this bag. The plan for back in the car is then my stepdaughter's bag will just sit next to her, in between her and my son. And the only other big thing that we're taking is a bed guard. It will be the first time that my son has slept in a normal bed. I've got no idea how it's going to go. He will be sharing a bedroom with his sister, which could go either way. Hopefully, I think most days we'll get him to sleep before she goes to bed, so hopefully it won't be a problem. But we have once stayed in a hotel where we all shared the same room, and getting them both to calm down for bedtime was quite difficult. So yeah, we don't know. We've not all been on holiday together before. We're not quite sure how it'll work. With the evening entertainment, it might be that I have to take my son back to the caravan and get him to bed earlier than my stepdaughter wants to leave. So that might be what we do, or he might be having so much fun that we can't tear him away. we'll just have to find out when we get there. But yeah, so basically this bag will have anything else in, so that I'm going to show you what we're packing here. So we try not to pack too much. I think the main thing when you've got kids is toys. We don't plan on spending too much time in the caravan, so hopefully we don't need too much stuff either. So I'm gonna pack as we go along. I need to pack, so I may as well do it now. I will put this bag here. So first thing, we've got a beach towel each. I actually need to double check if they provide towels in the caravan. I can't remember, the last time we stayed in a caravan was quite a while ago now, and I can't remember if they do or not. And as I say, we will go to the pool most days. We will also, if the weather's nice, we will go to the beach most days as well. So these 4 towels is not going to be enough if they don't provide towels in the caravan. So I am going to check that before we leave, and hopefully this bag will have some room in it, or our hold all will, and we can just shove some extra towels in if needed. But so far we've got 4 beach towels. I will also take a towel for my hair. Nobody else really needs a towel for their hair. I will probably try and wash my hair Monday morning before we go, but obviously when you're going swimming a lot it's bound to get wet, and you know, if the weather's really bad, so I'd rather make sure I've got this just in case. So moving on to swimwear. I haven't got my husband's stuff here. I think he's actually packed his swimwear into the holder, which is absolutely fine. So for my son, I've got 2 swimming costumes. He's over 2.5 now. He is quite small, I think. Let's check. So this is 1.5 to 2. He wore this the other day and it does still fit. Again, because we will plan to go to the pool and the beach most days, he needed a second costume, so we've bought this one. So this is new. I just bought this from Matalan. It says $12.50 on there. I think that is the price that I paid. I don't think it was in a sale or anything. My son loves sharks, so he does like the design on it. I'm not really keen on the colour. I don't know if you've seen all the videos going around of how difficult it can be to see a child when they're wearing blue in the water. Not that we'll leave my son's side, we definitely won't in the pool anyway. He has started being a bit of a runner, so when we're on the beach he could run away. Again, I don't think we'll be far away from him, but I'm just making a conscious effort to avoid blue costumes. We already had this one, so we'll continue with it for now. I mean, it has got other colours on it, but yeah, I probably wouldn't buy one in this pattern going forward. So that's his 2 costumes. We have been potty training, he's doing really well, but I'm not confident enough not to put him in a nappy yet, especially in the pool. So I've got 2 swim nappies for him. Because it is a public pool at the caravan, I've also got the splash about nappy cover. I don't know proper name for it, but that goes over the top just as extra security if they do go to the toilet in the pool. For myself, I've just got a tankini top, just a black one. If we're on the beach, probably at 35 weeks pregnant, probably won't be getting as involved as I would normally, so I'm just taking the one top. But I do have 2 pairs of bottoms, so I've just got pink leopard print and a black polka dot pair. Also for in the water or for in the pool, we do have this little float for my son. It's quite a good one because it puts them in kind of a position for swimming rather than them sitting upright, and he does quite like that. He likes to be in it. I think he likes the freedom a bit, that we don't have to just hold him the whole time, but obviously he's not going far away from us, so yeah, we'll take that. And we've got a wet bag, which we would normally use for the nappies. We will take a couple of wet bags. One thing we will have to pack for my son, that'll be a last minute addition, is his potty. So his potty will go in a wet bag, and then we'll probably have, this one's currently got beach toys in, and then we'll probably take another one as a spare. Again, that'll probably get chucked in last minute. I'll just make a note of the things that we still need to pack, and we've got that then for any like wet clothing and things like that we might have to carry. So I say in this one we've just got beach toys. My son loves vehicles. This one, you can probably tell it's really old. I'm sure that used to be red, I think, looking at the bottom of it. My auntie actually gave us this. She used to be a childminder, so she gave us a sandpit and loads of toys. And my son loves playing with vehicles. Rather than take loads of toys, we'll take this one that he can play with in the caravan, but he can also play with it on the beach. Little ball. Again, my son loves playing with balls. So we have this bucket and spade, which I bought for my son a while ago. It's also got some shapes with it. It's a soft one, so it's brilliant for putting in your bag or whatever. It's a Lee wood one. So yeah, we've taken this one loads of places with us. We love it because you can just squidge it into your bag. You don't need to worry about it breaking. But taking 2 kids, there's some things that I would make them share, but sometimes it's just not fair really. And we do have this bucket, which was a freebie from a summer event that my husband took the kids to last summer. We've got this fork, which also came from my auntie, and a little car shape. Then we've also got this little set which came with the bucket. Obviously we've not opened them yet, but I thought this is probably the perfect opportunity to give them a go, so I've left them in there. I do try not to buy much plastic, but I thought this set was quite good, so I bought this from Flying Tiger for both kids. So it's a little ice cream scoop and 2 little trays. I think it'd be quite good practice for my son, like I guess your fine motor skills, seeing if he can scoop and then put it on there. So I've just bought that one for them today. So that's everything in the way of beach toys. The good thing with these bags, I said some of the toys are a bit dirty. We can just zip it up. We know that it's not going to get on anything else. So the next thing that I need to put in here is nappies. If you've seen any of my other videos, you'll know that we usually use reusable nappies for my son. And as I said earlier, he is potty training. He's doing really well with that. Currently he's just wearing nappies at nap time and at bedtime. So we do have some disposable nappies. We've never taken reusable nappies on holiday, other than maybe a couple which we might use on the last night and the last day, and then we can bring them back and wash them. I don't want to be doing laundry on holiday, not because of the time or anything like that. You know, even if we stayed somewhere that had its own washing machine, I just think it's a lot of extra faff, and we are doing our bit for the planet by using them 99% of the time. I think when we go on holiday, we can just have a little break. So we always wash any nappies that we use beforehand at home. We always get them washed, get them hung up before we leave. So we will be leaving sometime on Monday. We will probably put my son in a disposable nappy Sunday night so that we can get the nappies on probably after his nap on Sunday, and get them on Sunday evening, maybe put them on the long wash through the night, then hang them up Monday morning, and then we don't need to worry about smelly nappies being left in the house while we're away. So for these nappies we should just need 7, which is for 4 nights and the 3 nap times where we'll be there. I'm going to just put 7 in the bag, or this bag, but we will have the changing bag as well, so we will have some in there, so we should be fine. 5, 6, 7. We got these nappies from like a charity shop as well. It's one in Wakefield. It was relocating a couple of months ago, and they were just trying to get rid of as much stock as they could, but they quite often have disposable nappies in. We bought a pack for the new baby for when they're born, because we will put them in disposables probably at least the first couple of days, and once we feel up to it we'll start using the reusable ones. So we got a pack for the baby, but we thought we'd also get this pack for my son. We knew that we had this holiday booked, so we knew we would need some. We're not going to be using that many now, so we'll probably keep these around for a bit longer, or I might pass them on to somebody once we know we're not going to use them. So I only paid £2 for this pack, so it was a sealed pack of 48 nappies, so obviously there's loads left in there. Right, next we've got like toys and things like that. Actually they're not toys, more activities. So we try not to take many toys. They take up a lot of room. They don't necessarily hold a child's attention that long. You'd probably need quite a few toys to keep them entertained. We prefer to take things like craft things or arty things or games. So the first thing that we wanted to make sure we took and we want to make use of is these magazines. So we have a family membership with RSPB. They take the kids' details as well, and the kids get a magazine sent every other month. They actually, I think because of the age difference, we actually get 2 different ones. So there's one that's aimed at younger kids, not sure of the ages, and then there's one for older kids. So we've not used them that much at all, to be honest. I think my son's still slightly too young. We sometimes look at the pictures, but we've not really done much else. My stepdaughter has done some bits in some of these, but generally she's not with us that often, so getting time to sit down and do something like this just doesn't really happen. So I thought this is the perfect time to make use of them. So we've packed the magazine for May and June, and then July and August from last year and from this year. One of the reasons that I wanted to take these is because I want to make use of them, but also once we've used them we will just put them in the bin and then we don't need to bring them back, which is always a bonus. Obviously if we don't use them we will bring them back, but yeah, hopefully they will get used. There's loads of different activities in the one for my stepdaughter that I'm sure she could probably just do on her own. We will try and chip in and do it as a family, but there'll be plenty she can do in there. My son will need more guidance, and I thought the main thing that we could do with him is like some gluing and sticking. So we've also got a little grit stick. Don't have any toddler friendly scissors. I was thinking of getting some, but I've left it too late now. So we will have to cut them out for him, and hopefully he'll enjoy doing some sticking. They do have some good activities in, and if we just show you quickly. So yeah, the centre page in the ones for my son, there's a big picture in each one, and then in the back there's animals to cut out and you can stick them on there. So yeah, hopefully he'll enjoy doing that. While I've got the glue out, because I don't want to leave that loose, we've also got this little like pencil case that's my stepdaughter's, and in here we've just got a couple of pens and pencils, and then we've got a couple of different packs of there's some crayons, some colouring pencils and some felt tips. These little packs that you get with books or like in restaurants or anything like that, we tend to leave them in the packaging so that we can take them places with us rather than having loads of loose ones. So there's 3 different packs in there, and I'll put the glue in as well. So I got this little book for my son today. It's a magic water book, so you just put water in a little pen, and then there's a picture on each page that they can just scribble over and the colours will show. They're really good, these books, if you've not used them before. And then when it dries it disappears again, so it can be used again. I think my stepdaughter will probably quite like to have a go with this as well, so hopefully they will share. For my stepdaughter, along the same kind of lines, we've got this scratch art. So this comes with a little wooden pencil, and then you can see she's already done a little bit, and you can just scratch off to reveal the colours underneath. Or there's some that she can just colour in there as well. And then for my son, again, we've got these little sticker books. He's had these 2 a while now. There's loads of different stickers in there, and then there's the full spread to put them on. He loves playing with these, and I just got these from Amazon. As I say, he's had them a while. You can get them in like packs of 3s and 4s, so we have bought these before and gifted them to friends as well. I think they're a nice little gift for a toddler. So while we're talking about books and whatnot, we will also have some extra like a quiz book, and we've got a little travel spirograph for my stepdaughter, which will be in the car. We've got 2 organisers on the back of the seats, so there'll be things in there that she can get out. My son at the moment isn't bothered about doing anything in the car. You know, at the most he might want to hold a toy tractor or something like that. Generally he will sleep, so we won't pack any kind of activities for him in the car. Anything for him will be what's in here. Next, for my stepdaughter, but kind of something for us adults as well. My stepdaughter's got this unlock game. We've not played it before. I think it's kind of like an escape room kind of thing. I have opened the box now and had a little peek inside, and it looks good. I haven't opened the cards or anything, so I'm still not entirely sure what you do with it, but it does look good, and it looks like something that if maybe my son's napping, or if we are in the caravan on an evening, something that we can probably play without him. And it actually does say 20 minutes on the back, but I don't know if that's the length of the game or the setup, because it looks to me like it would take longer. But yeah, we're looking forward to giving this a go anyway. So along the same lines as that, we will also pack some cards and some dominoes, which are things again that we can play with my stepdaughter. We can even get my son involved a bit. But if they have both gone to bed, it's something that me and my husband can play as well. We don't tend to play cards or dominoes at home, but we do when we go away. So that's everything that I've got to show you at the moment. There will be more that goes near, I'm not gonna lie. It will become a bit of a, I don't want to say a dumping ground, but it is the bag that things will get shoved in last minute, as it's, oh, we've forgotten to pack this or whatever, or if we need more room, like there might be some shoes that go in there. If we find there is extra room in the car, we would possibly put some other activities in. So we will tend to just avoid all toys, and we will try and stick with crafty things. I might put some paper in, just some plain paper, and we might end up shoving other things like coats in there as well. As long as it fits in the car, that's the main thing. So we try to be minimalist, and the main thing there is with toys. It's so easy to get carried away with toys. We will pick my stepdaughter up on the morning, and we'll be pretty much ready to go, so she won't be given an option of selecting things to take. Same with my son. He's too young really to be given that question. I think if we asked him what he wanted to take, it just wouldn't get us very far. So yeah, I think that's everything. I did think one other thing I forgot to mention before, that we want to buy, if we can get them in time, I do want to buy a couple of camping chairs in Tesco on the club card offer. You can get 2 for, I think it's £18. So I think we might get those. I think they'll be ideal for if we're sitting outside the caravan. Usually you've got a couple of steps up with, some of them have a little is it a veranda? We don't have one of those, I don't think. So there's the steps outside, otherwise there's no seating. I don't know whereabouts our caravan will be located on the site, and if it will be suitable for the kids playing outside. I know the last one we stayed at, we actually had a little playground, like 2 caravans behind ours, so if it's similar to that, we might find that we can go and put his chairs there and let the kids have a run around. But yeah, we'll have them for outside. We'll also have them for sitting on the beach. Say at 35 weeks pregnant, me getting up and down off the sand is not ideal. Which actually is just reminding me, one other thing that will get shoved in here is we have a sun tent for on the beach. It's perfect for putting all this stuff in, especially if we've got like food and whatnot. It's good for hiding in if it is too hot, which is probably not going to be an issue. But yeah, so hopefully I will have a chair to sit on the beach, which will just make getting up and down a lot easier. We'll also pack some kitchen items in here. This is one area that my husband can get completely carried away with. He would take his own pans and everything if he could. I will just make do with what's there. But we will take washing up liquid, tea towels, dishcloths. I think that's the main things that we will need to take ourselves, and toilet roll actually, not a kitchen item, but we need toilet roll. I need to write all these things down. I'm not sure they're going to stay in my pregnant brain. But yeah, we definitely need to take toilet roll. So this bag will soon be very full. There's not going to be much room left in there at all when I've put all the extra bits in there that I've just mentioned. As I say, we do try to be minimalist. The main thing we can be minimalist with is toys for the kids. And as I say, it's just we would prefer to do activities together in the caravan, or going outside and doing them, or playing on the beach. Hopefully we will not be just sat in the caravan all the time. So yeah, that's the main area that we try to cut down on what we take. You know, a lot of the other stuff, you need towels, nothing you can do about that. And you need, you know, your toilet roll. So I think I'm just wittering on now, and I will end the video here. I might do a full list below of what actually goes into the bag in the end. I think now that I've finished filming, I'm gonna write that list. Although I do have to pick my son up from nursery very soon. So yeah, I think I'll get that done. I will note everything below, and I hope you've enjoyed watching this video. Do let me know if there's anything that you do to be minimalist when you go on holiday. I'd love to hear other people's tips, and thank you very much for watching. Please subscribe. Thank you. Bye.